anniversary, everyone!
Ooh,
7 years, going strong. I am the Colonist.
And I am A Bizzle.
And welcome to the Colonial Impact Wrestling 7-year anniversary Wres7leBration Day 4 main event on the day that we debuted. We are kicking it off with the original match. Now that Michael Corleone has officially brought home the bacon, both literally and figuratively. Thank you for this. Nice mix between chewy and crisp, I have to say.
There was bacon in the green room, and they brought it here.
Yep. I think thanks to Corleone, of course, keeping CIW in control. But these two,
I remember this,
have such a long history. Prince of Persia, of course, he whips out his sword, and then nobody wants to see it anymore.
Nope. I remember these guys duking it out.
I've got some interesting stats for you, sir. This is where the stat books really get good.
Okay.
So, this rivalry, they've had 5 matches in the past. Symbiote Spiderman has won 2 of them. Prince of Persia has won 2 of them. Symbiote Spiderman lost to Prince of Persia in a 15-minute Ironman match.
Everyone's gone silent.
And they're gone.
They didn't like that.
They do not like the sword. They do not like weaponry.
It's not a good sword.
Not a good look.
That's a bad sword.
Not a good look. You know what it is? It's because it's a Dollar Tree store.
And it's also
sword.
It's a craftsman.
It's a $1
device.
sword. It's really, they know that it's not a real sword. Don't take it seriously.
Put it on the ground.
Yeah. Didn't even take it. But here comes Symbiote Spider-Man. One half of the Heroes of Fortune as we saw them reunite yesterday.
Yep.
And of course you can see that anytime. All you gotta do is like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Switch it to all. And that is how you're going to get all 3 days of previous action, including the hype shows.
Do that.
Here we got here. And now, as I mentioned that 15-minute Ironman that Prince of Persia won, the reason I mentioned that is that this is going to be a 20-minute Ironman.
Oh, boy.
Going up against these two. Here's the crazy stat of this. The Prince of Persia, in their first Ironman match, won that match 4-1.
Right.
So he has a win against Symbiote Spider-Man, but here's the craziest record. Prince of Persia's record right now is 2-12.
Okay.
His only 2 wins have been against Symbiote Spider-Man.
Wow.
Will he make it a third here tonight? He has lost to everybody else. As far as Symbiote Spider-Man, as far as his overall record, including Battle Royals and disqualifications, countouts, and draws, is 6-14-1.
Okay. What do you know?
So this match going to be certainly a battle of the Titans. The series tied at 2.
Here we
go.
go.
Who will get match 5? Who will win match 5? 20 minutes in this. Who you got, AB?
Well, let's see here. I may go my friend Symbiote Spider-Man, just because he's been coming in real hot since yesterday.
He has. I mean,
all the events happening there.
Yeah, definitely yesterday, picking up some momentum to be sure. But with the fact that Prince of Persia has only beaten Spider-Man, and it's the only one, you have to imagine he wants to rack up a 3rd win here tonight. To try to move his career in a different direction, maybe even get some wins against some other competitors.
Facts on that. Well, we'll see what happens, for sure.
Spider-Man now just raking the eyes. There's Prince of Persia. Now going for a backdrop, hard backdrop. And these two really gonna go at it here. 20 minutes of action. They're going for a cover. Is he gonna have him here for the first fall in 20 minutes? No. Just stomp in the head. Visual jawbreaker. And now, oh, what a cover. Cover could be over here. 1, 2, and no. And AB is eating so much bacon, he's just stuffing it into his face into silence. Because there's so much bacon here. And then just a punch to the gut. Like Symbiote Spider-Man. And then a punch back.
Good old bacon, man. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta swallow that stuff, man. We need you back at the booth.
Get him water. I'll be here.
We need you back at the booth. That's right, we still have our water cooler. These two, their history, large and abundant. Of course, the very first match we ever had in CIW was these two men. Match that has been very well received in a suplex, but from humble beginnings, with poor video quality, poor audio quality, you name it, to now, where we've got a 4-day extravaganza, make it a week if you count the house shows. Now these match going strong.
Only that elbow to the chin.
And an uppercut. Welcome back, by
the way. Man, I needed myself a good old chunk of water. I was dying.
A lot of bacon. Bacon makes you very salty.
Very salty, very dry, but it's okay. It's very delicious as well.
Well, and of course you're allowed it. We got 20 minutes of action here. It's not like you walk away and then it could be over at any time.
Tell you, my friend here decided to bring himself a gallon container of water. I only, unfortunately, just have one Poland Spring bottle.
Yeah, well, I try to come prepared because I know we're in for the long haul here. And our final day of the Wres7leBration, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting us into your home here for this spectacular event. The second anniversary Wres7leBration since our reboot last year.
Oh, yeah. We live in the stadium right now.
And, of course, many changes. Of course, we are now, as we finish up the Wres7leBration here, we have been relocated once again.
Uh-oh, punch to the head.
We are now at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Garden as the crowd has come alive with these punches.
5.
Will it be enough to get
6,
Prince of Persia incapacitated to get the first pinfall?
8. 9. One more. 10.
And he got him. He got him. And Prince of Persia,
Down.
Oh no.
Down for the count, ladies
Hurting.
and gentlemen.
Definitely hurting.
Definitely feeling it.
But this is very early in this matchup. You never know when one man is going to catch the other here. Just like that, there's a cover. Could Spider-Man get the first call of the night? No.
No. Oh, he kicks out right at that.
These guys really going at it.
My goodness.
Of course. Who do you think wants this more, AB? I mean, of course you got Symbiote Spider-Man who...
Well, you asked me earlier. I was letting you know, I think Spider-Man still winning. Even though Prince of Persia does want to try and break his streak and continue that 3-man win. You know, just like we saw yesterday with the match, our boy, he tried to go for an undefeated run, but he ended up getting a loss.
Yeah.
Through a disqualification.
Yeah, but still, I'm still amazed by that count out.
Cena, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, well, we really didn't.
I did not see that coming.
And, of course, countouts and disqualifications will count as wins and losses.
Nope.
But who wants it more and who actually wins are two different things.
Facts on that.
Because somebody could be hungry but be caught at the wrong moment, and then that's all it takes.
It's not about how many hits, it's when you hit.
It's exactly right. And right now the advantage clearly in Symbiote Spider-Man's corner. Nobody with a win yet. We're narrowing down. Near 5 minutes elapsed. The Ironman experience does go to Prince of Persia here, as he was the one to claim that victory back in their 15-minute Ironman of yesteryear.
We'll see if an extra 10 minutes will make a difference.
And fourth consecutive building with bad ventilation, man.
Oh, man.
Fourth consecutive building.
You can see the smoke coming right out of the ground.
I know. Well, it's winter time, you know. It's a lot of steam. It's all half of it's natural, but it is still
us out,
oh, backdrop. Oh, backdrop.
Like a good backdrop. They're trying to smoke us out, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? We still survived.
That's right. You. Oh, what an insecurity.
That's intense.
Persia, very athletic. And I know you can attest to this, AB, from years of seeing him. He is an incredibly athletic specimen here tonight.
Oh, yeah. No one's holding any punches and no one's getting any easy wins tonight.
No, that's
Not
for
at
sure.
all.
And this is the first match. The other 3 matches, huge names.
Oh, 1.
Of course,
2.
a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Counter.
And Symbiote Spider-Man fighting back.
He was not having that.
No, he's not. And now what's he going for? Look at the leg wrench.
Oh,
that was innovative.
Homie flipped him with the leg.
Using the leg lock to take over.
Damn.
That was very athletic. And a clothesline. Nothing very mathematical about that, nor with
now that's mathematical.
a low blow. And referee tonight, the man getting hurt like always, Kevin James. Welcome, Kevin.
Woo!
It is great to have you here. I wish the very best for your safety.
You got this, man.
I really hope you don't get hurt.
Dude is made of bronze.
The referees, so far, the referees have not been that incapacitated for the most part. 1 or 2. Let's hope Kevin James can reel that in.
Let's definitely hope we can reel that in for sure. We will see. Oh, kick and a smack to the head.
A slap to the face. And do you think this rivalry is healthy between these two, or do you think there's a real war of attrition?
Well, you know,
with that big bulldog.
Ever since I saw that friendly competition of everyone beating each other in the groin, I think this is great friendly competition.
Yeah.
Men need to fight each other to feel better about all good things in the competitive world.
Well, and the fact that these 2 guys have faced each other now 5 times, you know, we start to get to know each other very well in those matchups, in the time that you work with them. Whether you like them or hate them, you respect them. And I think there has to be, even if there is something personal here, an underlying respect between these 2 individuals.
Yeah, it's a good way for them to gauge their own skill and see, like, hey, you know, maybe
5 years later, how are we doing? Or 7 years later.
Well, see if I've gotten better or if I've gotten worse in the time.
Symbiote Spider-Man won the first matchup between these 2 on our debut match. And, looking forward here. Might be going for the sands of time.
Whoa.
Got him. That could be enough to put Spider-Man away.
Oh, man. He is
Here we are, 12, little under 13 minutes to go. The cover here. Could Prince of Persia get the advantage?
2.
And no, only 2.
Wow, that was so close.
Only 2.
That was so close.
Prince of Persia wanted it. You could tell he wanted it.
My God.
But the fight continues.
Uh-oh. Chin grip.
Of course, this match will not end
He's going to the top rope.
until the entire 20 minutes are spent.
Dropping that
Forearm
elbow.
missed it.
Missing it.
Missed it. Prince of Persia, you know, not to say what his accuracy record is, but it's the hits that when he gets them, they count.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that every one of them is a bullseye right on the money.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Punch to the back of the head, but Persia hurting now.
Looking real hurt.
Symbiote Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, of course.
They're putting in a lot of damage.
I was told, by the way, because I talked to Aquaman backstage after these two reunited, that he is not going to be showing up
Sandy babies.
for the babies, and Prince of Persia's unmentionables, the grapefruits, if you will, getting a little juiced there.
Grapefruits.
Wasn't bad. He must be from the planet Neptune.
Oh, Neptune.
Neptune.
My gosh.
And that sweep of the leg by Tobey Maguire. Of course, Symbiote Spider-Man having his fair share of obstacles in his day.
Indeed. I mean, Prince of Persia, he's really been coming out tonight, beating him down. He hit him with the Sands of Time. And now he's going to try going for something else.
Of course, he wants him another gut-wrench suplex.
Ooh. Ouch.
Northern Lights, if you will. Spider-Man's down. Prince of Persia's hurting.
He felt that.
And these two guys. Oh, what a kick. Oh, what a kick. Always entertaining to watch these two compete.
Oh, yeah, going at it. These guys are definitely well matched in weight class, I feel.
Oh, and there's a reason that we always put them on the last day. They kick off the last day so well. Because they kicked off CIW so well. The biggest drawing matchup in CIW history. The matchup between these two.
Uh-oh, what
now
is
a
this?
roll-up.
Oh.
It's a roll-up. Is that going to be enough to take Prince of Persia down for a first pin? Yes, he got him.
Pin.
Wow.
Pinfall.
Wow, what
That's
a surprise pin. He caught him. But, of course, still, this match is not even halfway done.
If this was a 10-minute match, this would have been close
This
to over.
is a 10-minute match. Prince of Persia would only have 30 seconds, but, of course, we are in it for the long haul.
10 more minutes.
And anything can happen in 10 minutes, AB.
To make a huge change, for sure. Oh, look at those punches. Oh, my gosh.
Now,
look at that
God,
kick to the
what a...
groin.
And Spider-Man did not like that.
Not appreciate
did
that
not
at all.
like that. Thankfully, wearing his cup tonight.
Yep. We always tell our components of wear the cup. You gotta go do it.
Well, and also Symbiote Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man through his adventures in New York. I'm sure he's had a couple bad spills.
Oh, another pin.
Another roll-up. Is that going to be enough to put Persia down again? No, not enough.
Oh.
Not enough as Persia kicking out there.
Low kicks, high kicks.
Middle kicks. All sorts of kicks.
Tons of throws.
These two still
Just
fighting hard.
staring it out.
Spider-Man getting his bearings here. I mean, not for nothing. Prince of Persia staying toe-to-toe with Spider-Man, as he usually does.
Facts on that. Both of them giving themselves time to recover. Not all over each other, as we've seen in some battles. They just go for the kill. These guys are expectedly going at it.
Yeah, and also taking some time to be methodical, really respecting the opponent's space. See that a lot with these two.
Definitely. Feeling each other out and just going at it and having very friendly competition.
There's only been one decisive victory as far as quickness goes. Another cover, but a rope break, too close. One decisive, very short order matchup that the Prince of Persia won. Oh, what a tanglement there, but it's going for another roll of victory. And Symbiote Spiderman really trying to catch Prince of Persia off guard.
These are some technical pins, ladies and gentlemen.
But Prince of Persia staying in it.
Leave it to the Spider to be able to twist and turn in those various ways.
That's the name of the game.
My gosh. Oh, clothesline.
Vicious clothesline there. And another cover.
Another
cover by Spider-Man trying to catch him, not looking.
Ooh.
But Prince of Persia still kicking out.
This man's like a first baseman trying to steal second.
Oh, wait a second. What's he doing here? I thought he was going to choke slam, but he's got it by both hands. Buckle bomb.
Right into the turnbuckle.
Buckle bomb. That is a move that ended Sting's career, at least so we thought.
Oh, gosh.
That is a brutal maneuver.
That's intense.
Can cause spinal damage. He's lucky he didn't get really bad whiplash there, did Symbiote Spider-Man.
True that. My goodness. But he's a strong guy.
Oh, what a takedown. He is.
Need the superpowers help a little bit.
He is. Well, of course, he can't use them here. That is one of the rules.
Yeah.
That you can't use your powers here in CIW. It is a fair contest. Is Persia going to get the win? And he got one.
He got a pin.
And the series is tied now at 1 with 7:56 to go.
I still feel like they let a little bit of their immunity to damage. They let themselves.
Well, I mean,
get hit.
There's no disputing that their gifts have made them very athletic,
But you know
have made
it's-
them very powerful and tactical, and they know that they have skill that is not based specifically on their additional abilities.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that kind of punishment, that kind of fortitude is why we bring them here.
Yep.
Why we make them compete here at CIW, where all of the greatest athletes come to compete for success,
Uh-oh.
for glory, for the CIW title, which we will
look at
see
this.
later tonight, and a rope break. Persia getting hold of the ropes.
Rope breaking.
And more ring awareness by Prince of Persia.
Oh, another
cover by
Oh,
Spider-Man.
man.
One, two, and three. He
Oh
got
my
him.
gosh, he got it.
He got him.
Wow.
And what do you
was
think
not-
about all these pinfalls by Spider-Man? It's a little,
Oh, man, he's
little
really
surprising
going.
for me.
He's been going for it, man. He's been really trying. I praise his technicality with all these different types
course.
of drops.
Well, now he's going up. It looked like he's going to go up to the
Uh-oh.
top. This
Uh-oh.
might not be a good move, Spider-Man.
Back
And now
flip.
going for a moonsault and missed.
Oh, that's not good.
Didn't get anywhere near him.
That was not a well timed.
That was not a timed moonsault very well, but he's still out there. Of course, countouts will count as pins right to the eyes. Now both men up. Referees count up before. Now they're both started stepping back in the ring, going sideways.
So the question is, if they're both out there, who gets the point?
They both
get the point?
do.
Really?
They would both get a point.
Interesting.
If they're both out there and the referee counts to 10, but if only one of them, then the other person gets it.
Yeah.
But back in the ring, sands of time, hitting another sands of time. Could it be over here?
Oh.
Over for, no,
Counter.
now a counter out here.
Spider-Man bouncing right back to that finisher. My
Yes,
gosh.
if there's anyone who knows about that. Oh, and now dumped over the top.
Oh, countered.
Took over the top and a forearm missed.
Oh, and he missed too. But he jumped right back up. Hurt.
Sometimes athleticism does not account for intelligence.
Definitely hurting.
And sometimes, and both of these guys wanting to dole it out to everybody, but sometimes you just got to take the back road just a little bit. Getting a little too overzealous there, I think, to both competitors, but that's what it takes.
Oh, man. Counter. Kicking him with the legs. My goodness. These boys really going at it. Giving it their all. Got 5 minutes and 27 left to go.
Spider-Man up 2-1. And a kick to the back of the leg. These two really working out. And it's interesting, AB, that the two pins that Spider-Man got were both quick pins.
Yeah.
And just kind of caught him looking.
Oh, that was
beating him
beautiful.
in agility, perhaps.
What a beautiful move.
And a double arm suplex off the top. Now another bow and arrow here.
Uh-oh.
And again close to the ropes. I bet they're going to call that for a rope break, but it looks like they're not.
Nope,
Just
he's stuck.
shy. Will that be enough to get the...
Oh, is he gonna pin? No.
Thought he was going to get the submission there, but not enough.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony, turn the air down. Turn the heat off.
Yeah.
Turn
yeah.
off the heat to the stadium.
Yeah. It's make them suffer. It's cold. Now, backdrop. Could be... Oh, what a high angle
Oh.
backdrop. Referee Kevin James doing his best here, saying if he's going to quit, asking Spider-Man if he's going to quit. If I know Spider-Man, the answer will be no.
Heck to the no.
That doesn't mean that he's going to stop fighting. That doesn't mean
Counter.
that Persia's going to stop fighting.
Punch it to the gut. Oh,
Spider-Man.
look at that hold.
Now
Rope
going,
break.
slamming him down. Will Spider-Man be able to get the victory here tonight?
Let's see here. He's dragging him. Give him that arm
Now
drag.
going for the
Oh,
cover.
another one.
Going for another roll-up
Another
cover.
technical.
Not going to be
One,
enough to put him
two.
away. And no,
Ooh.
only two.
So many technical pins.
And you got to appreciate the
Spider-Man
Prince of
today.
Persia's tenacity
Uh-oh.
and his resilience to kick out.
Throwing him
Now
off the
vaulting him out of the ring.
Will he go over the top?
It
Just
looks like
splash him.
he's thinking about it. You can tell he's thinking about it.
I saw the
You
contemplation.
can tell he's thinking about it.
there
Oh, and
he
he goes over and gets him. What a suicide dive. A suicide swanton, perhaps.
What a great setup for a move. My goodness.
Now wrenching him into the back. Of course, the referees count. But Persia really needs to get him back into the ring and get a pinfall here. He is down by 1. With only 3.5 minutes left to go. Right now, Spider-Man could take the lead in this series.
Feeling the attack on his head, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely hurt. He's definitely hurting from that somersault
Oh.
outside.
And still punishing the head. My gosh.
Who's going to end up taking it down?
Both very technical fighters giving it their all tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
But only one will be the victor here in match 1 of 4. And now
Oh,
Rand now
rope break.
too close to the ropes. And Spider-Man, for what it's worth, has really been going closer to the ropes than he should have for a lot of those submission maneuvers.
True. Last 3 minutes.
3 minutes, so the sense of urgency you have to imagine is picked up. And as
Uh-oh.
I say that, going for a cover.
Uh-oh.
Is this going to be
1,
enough to put Spider-Man
2,
away? And he got him. And it's tied
It is tied up.
with a fast pin in the same way that Symbiote Spider-Man has gotten Prince of Persia.
My goodness. These guys have really been going at each
They
other.
really
fighting it
have.
out.
They really have, but now it's tied 2-2. If it's a draw, it's a draw.
It's a draw. That means no one gets a
That
point.
means
Draw.
no one, if the time expires, then it will end in a draw, folks.
All right.
And we will not have a winner. They will have matched each other equally.
Okay.
But we will have to,
punch. Uh-oh.
the one punch, third sands of time.
Wow.
And we have seen 2 of these before. Middle of the ring.
Going for
Is this going
another
to be enough for a cover for the
1,
first lead of the night for
2,
Persia?
3.
He got him.
He's in the lead. 2 minutes remaining. We'll see about Spider-Man
Wow.
try to tie this
now
up.
Spider-Man has to get on the offensive. But oh no.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no. Another sands of time.
So many sands of time. He is really coming
Wow,
out of
an
here.
amazing effort.
Oh, wow.
But will it be enough? Another pinfall.
Whoa.
Could he go up by 2? 1, 2,
2,
3. And in
3.
just a minute and a half,
Wow.
Prince of Persia has taken 3 falls in a minute and a half to gain a 2-fall lead
drop on
after
the
a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Oh, Spider-Man has a lot of time to tie this up.
Yeah, he's got 90 seconds. He's going to need all 90.
He better make moves.
But he's got to make moves. He's got to, where are all those pinfalls that he was trying earlier?
Oh, come on, Spider.
But he's hurt. Spider-Man is hurt. You can see it. He's taking a hell of a lot of punishment.
Oh,
and a counter. A counter, will it be
gosh.
enough? Come on, Spidey.
Oh,
and now
okay.
another counter.
1 minute and 10
But
left.
too slow. He can't count it. He can't capitalize. Oh, now a headlock. Headlock's not going to do it, Spidey.
Oh, Spider-Man.
You're
come
down
on
by
now.
2.
You better move. You got a
Prince
minute
of Persia,
left.
and he's hurt.
Oh, he's
He is
feeling
hurt.
it.
And now
Oh,
a cover.
No.
Another
Another
roll up,
pin.
but too close to the ropes.
Rope break.
Too close to the ropes.
Oh,
and
geez.
oh man.
He's hurt. Those,
And Prince of Persia, it looks like Prince of Persia now is coming out
those
on
finishers
top
are
here.
lots. Uh-oh. Counter.
4 sands of time took their toll on Spider-Man. What a matchup, AB.
That's been something to see right there, man.
And what a rally here. And to get the 3rd victory
What a comeback
in this
from
series by
underneath.
Prince of Persia. Just, a 5th
Wow.
sands of time.
Wow.
As if to put the exclamation point on the notion.
5 sands of times. Will this be 5 pinfalls?
He's gonna go hit it. The cover.
Oh, man.
Is it gonna be enough with
1,
less than 20 seconds
2,
left? And
3.
this is over.
That's 5.
Wow.
That's 5, y'all.
In a
That's
score
something.
of 5-2, the Prince of Persia has overcome Symbiote Spider-Man and one uppercut just to cement it.
It's over.
What a win.
Winner of
What
match.
a win.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia to take the lead in the series 3-2 and to gain his 3rd ever win here in CIW. Your thoughts, AB, on this, the first ever match, the 5th in the series,
What
the
a
second
throwdown.
Iron Man match
What
that
a throwdown.
Persia's won.
I tell you, that's been something right there to see. I can't wait to see what else we got covered tonight. But tonight, these men came in with iron and steel, and Prince of Persia came out on top.
What an amazing matchup, but what an amazing feud these two have.
Indeed.
And here's to many more. But there's bigger and better coming up.